And we're back. BB26, the Power of Veto ceremony has happened. We're going to talk about the spoiler from the POV ceremony today for Big Brother. So grab a beverage. Hopefully you're wearing something comfy. Smash that like. Get ready for a major spoiler. Subscribe, and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Shout out to all my dogs at the crib. That's right, you guys. I am very excited. We're having an emergency because the Power of Veto ceremony has happened. The BB26, obviously, we know Quinn is the HOH. Leah won the Power of Veto. There was talk back and forth. Will she use the Power of Veto on Angela? Many of the house guests don't want her to, including Quinn, the HOH, who simps hard for her. But Leah has been battling. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And it's official, you guys. Leah has used the Power of Veto on Angela.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
Okay, it gets better. 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 Guess who went up as the replacement nominee? Joseph.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
Shout out to all my dogs at the crib. Shout out to all my dogs at the crib. Shout out to all my dogs being Leah. Leah, I will stand your nose picking ass for so long now, okay? This is our time. Our time. Team Fun Feeds time. Joseph has talked so much shit about having this great social game. He's been annoying AF. He's been sleeping on Tucker's dirty sheets. And now he is the replacement nominee. Nindy, thank you so much, you guys. Smash that like. Sound off in the chat. Are you happy? Are you not happy? Obviously, I'm very opinionated. We take a comedic look at Big Brother. I'm having so much fun with this. I am so excited, but I understand some people might be like, oh, this is annoying. Or you're a Joseph fan, or you just don't like Angela, and I get that. And we want to hear from you too in the chat. But I'm happy. Okay, this is my Super Bowl right here. Nindy, thank you for the first super chat. F the gym. Jolene is MFing live. You can work out later, or you can work out at the gym. When the egotistical get checked like this, I love it.
I heard actually mixed reviews on Joleen.
Oh, Joleen was excellent. What are they saying?
Oh my God. Thank you, Lala. I agree. Jolene is excellent. I am excellent. Okay. I'm going to be like Joseph. I'm so great. I'm so excellent. You guys, Leah has used the Power Veto. The feeds came back. Quinn's not happy. However, Quinn says, I'm not mad at Leah. I'm just annoyed. So he's annoyed, but he still gets boners for her. So, you know what I mean? Like he's still, like big simping. We just did a live. If you missed it after this, go listen to that live where I went more in depth of what happened on the live feeds to get us here to where we are today. But he's going to forgive Leah. Cam was like, oh, man, I thought it was going to be an easy week. No, there should never be an easy week in Big Brother. Thank you. Not the first Noel for the super chat. So happy. I am so happy too. The fact that, and then Leah's holding court outside. Okay. So she's holding court outside and she's just like, you guys, I knew I had to make this decision for like me and like people. Like, I love why you're here, Robina. I love why you're here, Chemo. Like you guys have a greater purpose and I get that. And Angela, I just can't take that opportunity away. And so if I get targeted like for that, then I get targeted for that. But like, I had to do what I had to do. Listen, I had like a rich boyfriend, like super rich. Okay. Like he had like a jet and stuff and I work in Miami anyways. And if I didn't listen to like what he wants me to do and I just did what I thought was best for me, then I'm definitely not gonna listen to like what Quinn wants me to do. And I can't help but just love what Leah is doing and saying, because it's just like the female Tucker has now entered the building at this point. Because whether this is going to be good for her long term, we'll see. I mean, Angela is a good person for her to keep in the house. It's a good person to have in jury for votes. Some people are saying, production got involved. Even if they did, they never get involved the way I want them to. So this time, if they did, well, God bless, Sky Daddy bless. And I love that Leah is like sticking in this like Gen Z feminist, like, frick yeah, you're not going to tell me what to do, Quinn. Okay, I can pick my nose in your bed. Like, I got you. You're simping so hard for me. And shout out to all my dogs in the crib.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
I just can't. It's just such a good way to celebrate is shout out to all my dogs at the crib. 19K Kitten Kiddo, thank you so much for the super chat update. Thanks. You are so welcome. Thank you very much, you guys. So Leah has used the power of veto. Quinn is upstairs and he's talking to Cam and MJ, and MJ's like, well, maybe she's, does need this for her resume and stuff. And Quinn's like, yeah, but so I think Joseph is in I don't know, maybe he's crying himself to sleep. Maybe he found another Jack Shack and he's spizzing all over. I'm not sure where Joseph is. Okay. He might be in the DR getting interviewed, but Leah is outside holding court with Rubina, T-Core, Angela, Chemo's out there. And this could be, is anyone else out there? All right. So now we have two men on the block. And again, I had this vision. I had a vision of love. Okay. I had a vision of Big Brother, and it was all that I'm thinking of the final six being women. I know I'm crazy and I shouldn't say that because it's a girls alliance and we can't talk about those because people get really upset, really nervous when women are talking to each other or possibly working together in Big Brother. Now, Rubina could very much stay in this game and we would still have all the women who were at the girls' night who were cheersing. And then I tweeted, congrats to the final six. And Rubina is putting in the work, you guys, to the point where Quinn, when the feeds came back, Quinn was like, well, I think Rubina's taken Tucker leaving the best. Shout out to my girl, Rubina. Shout out to my fellow Aquarius. So now the narrative has flipped from, oh my God, Rubina, and being in the showmance to now she's taking it better than most of the other people. Because Quinn's up there like, gosh, like what the hold that Tucker and Tucker's words and Tucker's action have on the house. Because Quinn is kind of attributing this Leah using the veto to save Angela to some kind of leftover mentality from Tucker.
You better not.
Again, he is unable to give credit, in my opinion, to women in this game for their moves. It's not necessarily because Tucker did it. Now, yes, you could argue the veto being used every week does kind of condition the players to think about and seriously think about and then use the veto. Sure, because we have seasons where the veto is not used and it's like the same vote with the house and everyone does that. But there are strategic reasons why Leah would want to keep Angela. So it's not just, well, Tucker did it. So again, similar to Quinn taking, the credit for Chelsea's move to flip the house on Tucker to have another blind side, which was brilliant on Chelsea's part for her game and to exact her revenge for Cedric in Brooklyn. He's again not giving the credit to Leah. One thing Leah is she's like, I am INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Like she prides herself on saying and asserting herself as being an independent woman. Okay. And and she wants that in this game. It seems like a lot of the women are very cognizant of that. Even Rubina, when she was in the showmance, would be like, I came into this wanting to shut down mansplainers and play my own game, and I got into the showmance. And now Leah is like, no, I'm not going to listen to like what these simps are telling me. Leah's not going to just listen to what these little men who follow her around are going to tell her about her game. She's going to do what she thinks is best. And again, Quinn is, in my opinion, kind of downplaying that this is strategic for her. Now, of course, he can have the opinion, and anyone can, to say this isn't good for Leah. You can look at it that way too. You can look at, you pissed off people in the house. A lot more people wanted you not to use it than to use it. But ultimately, it's Leah's decision. And something within Leah thought this was best for her game, whether it be she wants Angela in jury because that's a vote for her. Angela is, at this point, pretty ride or die for her, even though I say that with all the grains of salt because it's Angela. But again, we've made the argument over here that I think Angela, Can I guarantee she's not going to blow up Leah or Leah's game? No, of course not. It's Angela. But I think that Angela, again, looks at Leah as like a daughter. They have bonded on personal levels that she hasn't necessarily with other people in the house as well, I should say. Not that she hasn't at all. And she has like 3 blonde daughters. So I think sometimes she's just like, I'm going to just pop you in and you're just going to be one of my blonde daughters. Okay. So maybe she's just like, okay, Lexi. And she's like, I'm Leah. Whatever. Can I call you Lexi? Maybe Leah has agreed to let her call her Lexi, her youngest daughter, who she was on Dr. Phil with. Maybe. And for that, get it, Leah. Get it, Leah. I do know that a lot of people are going to be like, no, get Angela the hell out. I understand. There are people who just don't like Angela. Like Pamela says, get Angela the hell out. And I feel for you, Pamela, so much. But this for me is pretty great. Yvonne, right now I am manifesting a Rubina AI win. I think this would be great and a great kind of second chance, new game start for Rubina, who didn't do well this first half of the season, per se. You know, I think that getting involved in the showmance and her and Tucker making the dumb decision to make it so public to where they were like constantly creating scenes from the Notebook in front of other house guests, not very smart. And obviously we see where Tucker is now, but that's, I mean, also the way he played his game was going to be pretty difficult to get all the way to the end in Big Brother. But this is now the chance to see Rubina play a game that is just about Rubina. So I'm excited for that. Will she succeed at it? I don't know, but I'm here for it. So it'd be amazing for her to take herself off the block. She already has Quinn, who is not like, he likes Rubina on a personal level, but he definitely, you know, wore her skirt while evicting her showmance and thought the whole showmance thing was ridiculous and dumb and had no plans to truly work with her necessarily, even though he did work with, you know, her 2 closest allies in the Visionaries. But you even have him singing her praises a little bit by saying she's taking the Tucker leaving really well. So again, whether you like this Angela move or not, it is still team fun feeds. Okay. I hate any season of Big Brother that's predictable, and this season is not predictable one bit. Entertainment value is really up there. All right. And Leah picking up the slack where Tucker left, I wholly, genuinely appreciate. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. So, no, Silly Goose, I am so excited. Great point. Silly Goose says, I don't think Joseph will respond well. I don't either. I can't wait to see how Joseph responds to this. This is a man who's went his pretty much since, you know, early on, we talked about in the last live stream, he kind of started playing hard, then faded back after Angela had her first crazy eyes and got nervous and thought, oh shit, I'm going to be a target. I've been playing this game too hard. And so he kind of spent a lot of time alone and kind of secluded himself. But then he came out full force. And since Tucker has left, he is out there talking about how great of a social game he has, how nobody's intimidating him. And it's really irked a lot of the house guests, and it's put a bad taste in their mouth and just proves that his social game sucks. He has admitted to throwing comps. He's admitting this to house guests before jury. He's like, here's my strategy of why I'm going to win. And why MJ, even being up against you, I wouldn't worry because I would beat you because my social game is so good. And Tucker was my best friend. He like played with you guys, but like he played with me. Okay. So you have a man who has went around, you know, talking about how great he is in his social game, and he doesn't have to worry. He's not going home. He's going to win. He told Quinn, like, oh my God, we're going to mow through these dumbasses in the house because we're super fans. And now he's the replacement nom after Leah used the power veto to take Angela off the block. I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Yes. Like Chair City says, he thinks he's the best player. Joseph Boza says, Jolene is right. Whether we agree with this or not, we are feeding this season. Yes, we are eating. Can't wait to see how this edited for Wednesday. It's just coming from so many seasons of, so many modern seasons of vote with the house, boring, the big, huge alliances, the committee, the, whatever hateful, grateful alliance, just mowing through and everything being predictable and people just getting picked off and us knowing what was going to happen to this is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Joseph went up. So again, Leah, the winner of the power veto, has used the power veto, took Angela off the block, and then Quinn replaced Angela with Joseph.
There is no fair or unfair in the Big Brother house. First of all, let's just say
True.
that.
And Joseph, I think, is still in the DR. It looks like, just looking at my phone here, that Mackenzie and Quinn and them are still up in the HOH room. Rubina, now Leah was holding court outside in the backyard, talking about why she made the move and really connecting. You know, that's kind of Leah's way. Obviously, I've been skeptical of Leah's way early on because it didn't feel like she was, you know, doing all that she could do. I don't like anyone that's like, I just have like a lot of integrity. So like, I don't want to like lie or anything. But now I feel like we're seeing Leah start to make, she was already making like social moves, you know, obviously having these two men and manipulating them. But again, when I am watching Big Brother and I hear people, I don't want to lie. But maybe, and I did feel like Leah was saying that, you know, for the house guest benefit and maybe for her own, like she truly believed that. But now I'm like, maybe she just has been, you know, maybe I definitely can say, I didn't expect this from Leah, and I apologize, Leah. I apologize for all those horrible, hateful things I said. No, I didn't say anything hateful, but I apologize for doubting you. I don't know what I was thinking. I have just been disappointed so much in this game, but I take full accountability that I did not give you your flowers, and I want to now give you your flowers. You just saw Joseph celebrate. What is he doing? It's gonna, she took her shot. She took her shot. She took her shot. Whether it works out or not is going to be entertaining as frick. And she didn't let other people tell her how to play this game. And that's, I mean, it's kind of been the theme of this game in a lot of ways. Angela's not letting anyone tell her how to play her game. Tucker's not letting anyone tell him how to play his game or his game. And now Leah's like, I'm not letting anyone tell me how to play her game. Sunshine says, not good for Leah and Quinn's game, though, going with what the house wanted. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like it depends on the, you know, how well she can come out of this with the conversation she has on why she decided to use the power veto. Can she, you know, get herself out of this socially within the game to where people are like, okay, well, she did it, but I guess that's just Leah. That's how Leah's going to play and still kind of remain not a target for people. Because so far, Leah has not been a target. She has not hit the block. Joseph as well, but there's been a lot of talk for Joseph to now hit the block and become the replacement nominee because of his shitty social game. Now, in a position like this, you would think, okay, Leah saved Angela. So now all she has to do is point the target on the renom being Joseph and get him out. Like, I had to do it, you guys, because you don't know what Joseph is doing and Joseph behind the scenes. However, I don't see Leah doing this because Joseph simps for her. But if Joseph F's up while he's a renom and starts having Leah's name in his mouth about wanting to exact revenge on Leah, or she hears anything, I would argue that that would be her best plan of action, is to then point the target on Joseph. Because I think house guests would be, they're so annoyed with him that I think they would be open to like, oh yeah, maybe we should get out Joseph. Maybe we should get rid of him. Because you're looking at Joseph, Chemo, or Rubina. People are already saying, Rubina, yeah, she's talking to us. She's taking this pretty well. Chemo, he's been a little sulky, but he's also onslaught, but he has been having conversations, you know. And I do understand that Rubina and Chemo were still on that other side of the house and with Tucker. So the target on them compared to Joseph is probably bigger. However, anything's possible. Anything is possible. Ken T says, oh my God, Jolene, I'm so happy Leah used the veto on Angela and Quinn put up Joseph as replacement. Talk about sweet, sweet John Prine revenge. Okay. Sweet, sweet revenge. Big Brother Bryce says, I approve of all Leah's moves. Operation BLT. Brian, Leah together. offering a date anywhere in the U.S. Are you simping for her too, big brother? Leave this woman alone. Not on FB or X. For real on this. Thanks, Joleen. Great content as always. April says, very annoying. Both Joseph and Quinn need to go soon for my sanity. For mine too. Sean says T-Court and Chelsea are going to push for Joseph. I mean, that's a great point, Sean. Thank you for pointing that out. Chelsea cannot stand Joseph. So she will be like, let's get him out. He's annoying AF. I mean, for T-Core's game, getting Joseph out would be great, obviously, and keeping Chemo or Rubina. The worst case scenario for them is Joseph wins AI Arena. Now, if Joseph stays simping for Leah and she loses Joseph in this game, that's not necessarily going to be great for her game. So there's that. But something tells me Joseph just might say the wrong thing this week and implicate himself that he is somehow anti-Leah or would go after Leah. And if that's the case, then I'll charge on. If I don't have to listen to Joseph anymore in this house, it'll be too soon, you guys. It'll be way too soon. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. I got this from the wonderful Steven, and it has a wonderful Salt Lake City quote on the front. Yes, Rubina for AI. But again, I understand not everyone is going to love this move. I personally love this move. Yes, drama's coming. If you want to hear me talk more about this move, make sure you are a member on YouTube or in the Joleen Besties, or there are 2 tiers on Patreon that you can also get access to this. We'll be doing a live at 4 p.m. Pacific, so just in a couple hours. And I'm going to drop the link for you guys to tell me what you think about what's going on, and we'll continue the celebration over there. Robin Sparkle says, feed zooming in on Joseph in the pool alone. The best thing Joseph could probably do now to ensure that he's not the target, or attempt to ensure he's not the target if he doesn't win AI Arena, would be to kind of have his tail between his legs, humble, calm the ego down, have the conversations with the people why it's better for Rubina or Chemo to go. Don't talk about how you were besties with Tucker anymore. Don't talk about what a great social game. Don't mention Dr. Will. Do what Quinn did when he sat there on the bed in his towel, not wanting to take a shower after the wall and just and looked really sad. Okay. Do that. But also now, Joseph, you're gonna have to win something. I hate a player that wants to talk about how they're throwing every competition. I hate that shit. You should never feel that comfortable to throw competitions. And if you do, then you gotta go. Yes, his ego is so unsubstantiated. Tone says. Yes. Scotty says, that's what Joseph gets for telling Angela that he's surprised she's still in the house. # Angela's revenge shall prevail. Everyone wants to talk about Ainsley's revenge. But really, this could be an Angela and Ainsley revenge. Because remind me, but didn't Joseph vote for Ainsley not to enter the house?
I'm sorry, Ainsley.
Am I thinking of this wrong? He could have voted for her to be in there. But if he didn't, I just don't remember. Then he might be in big trouble. Big. So Joseph and Chemo said no. Oh my Lord. Oh no. Trouble. Yes. Ainsley strikes again. Angela strikes again. What a fun, interesting week.
I said, I'm not a liar. I'm trying to lie and I can't do it well. I can't.
Angela, I'm not a liar. And Angela's just looking at Leah now with such pride, such love. Like, my daughter did that. Thank you, Lexi. She's like, I'm Leah. Whatever. Thank you. If we get this $750,000, I'm going to be able to pay for Chuck to get foot surgery on the bottom of his feet, so his gnarly ass feet stop ripping up the sheets. Because I know what side of the sheet is mine and his. I have to put the sheets on the same way every time because Chuck's feet are so sharp and they cut They cut the sheets.
Big brother.
I know. This is like Angela's ability to survive in this game, despite blowing up so many times, blowing up every alliance she's ever been in. And again, the only person she's been like the most loyal to or has really fought for is Leah, and it has paid off. It's crunchy, crusty toes. Okay. It's anybody's game. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. All right, you guys. So I will see all my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters in a couple hours for the H of H bonus exclusive BB26 live stream we have weekly on Mondays. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment after the video post. Do you love this? Do you hate this? Even if you hate it, let me know why. I'd love to hear from you guys. This doesn't have to be an echo chamber of whatever Joleen thinks we have to say. Feel free to put your opinions in the comment section and follow me on social media at Joleen Lunzer on Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTok. What a wonderful way to enter into the Burr months, it being September 2nd, but with Leah using the power of veto to save Angela, Joseph going up as the replacement nominee after being so cocky and needing to sit down and be humble, like Kendrick Lamar says, and Quinn realizing he doesn't have the hold on Leah that he thinks he does. So cheers, you guys. I will see you guys very soon. Smash that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Shout out to all my dogs at the crib. We got to play one more time.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib. Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
I said nothing to you. You wanted to provoke
She's doing
me,
it to herself
and
for
I'll
what?
provoke.
Was personally attacking each and every person in this house part of your strategy, or do you really feel that way about all of us?
I'm sure when I go home and I watch the tapes, I'll see people saying bad things about me, but at least I know that I got 1 or 2 digs in about everyone else also.
This is Big Brother.
I am a mother to a fault.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this. Ow! Shit!
You good?
Damn it!
I can't do this. Ow, shit. Damn it.
Hello, Joseph.
Who is this?
Not take that and use it to
as an advantage against my ass.